Kia ora and welcome to my channel. My name is Carla. I am Sew Knit Create and Repeat here on YouTube and also on Instagram. You can find me living on the east coast of the North Island of New Zealand, Aotearoa. And yeah, this is episode 20 something. It'll be on the screen, you would have seen it, you probably know before me. And I finally managed to take some time to sit down and talk to you all about my makes for the last month or 6 weeks or so. Today is Sunday the 25th of June. I'm sorry, the light up there is flickering and I can't do anything about it. So hopefully it's not affecting you guys. Yeah, and it's about 10:30 in the morning. I've been up very early and I've been cleaning and doing lots of stuff because yesterday I got a migraine, but I'll tell you about that at the end. So without any further ado, let's get into what I've been up to. I'm just going to turn this heater down now. Got my lovely trusty heater out here. It's very warm, it was cold. I have a finished object. And I don't think I showed this to you last time because I had cast it on. But then as a Hohi Locatelli shawl, she sent out an errata saying that there was some mistakes in one of the sections right at the beginning, and I'd already gone through that section, so I ripped it out and I hadn't actually cast it back on again last time. So I've cast it on and finished it. So this is the Amren shawl. It's a one skein shawl. I think it's her latest one skein shawl pattern. The yarn is a Wild Earth sock yarn, which I dyed myself, and this last lace repeat here and the tassel, some of the tassels is mama wooling. I don't think I've got the tag for that. I knew I wasn't going to have enough yarn to finish it and also do the tassels, so I made a decision to do that last lace repeat there, and I think that looks quite nice. So when it's on, you'll have to excuse me, I've just hopped out of the shower, and I couldn't be bothered using the hairdryer on my head, so this probably looks terrible, but you can kind of see that detail running down there, and I love it. It's really pretty. My colours, I love me blues, and I love a little tassel too, so there you go. The second finished object I have is a spinning one, and it's still a bit damp because it was just out drying. This is an Ashford blend of merino and silk. So that's that there. Hopefully you can see it. It's still a bit damp, so I might just hang it in here actually, because it's raining now, so it's just going to be damp outside under the cover. So yeah, I really like that. Not much to say about it. I've had it on the wheel for quite a while, and I finally decided to finish that last reel and then last bobbin, and then a day later I applied it. It's 100 grams. I think there's a little bit left on one bobbin, but only a little bit, so I did pretty well in my dividing. So now I'll just walk through some stuff I've been working on. So I'll pull out these ones that you've seen just to show you the progress. So this is, and now I've got myself all tangled up. This is the Bereket, is it Pullover? Yeah, Bereket Pullover by Ainur Berkimbayeva. I'm saying her name wrong, but I'm trying. I'm not even sure. That's the picture there. And I've almost finished the right sleeve. Oh, and I'm halfway through a row. Bugger. So there you go. I'm using Southlander Sport, which is a skeins yarn. And yeah, not much to report. It's a little bit takes a little bit of time with these bobbles, but they, you know, they are really satisfying. So that's sort of how that will look. It's knit side to side. What else can I tell you about it? I was up to there the last time, and I've done that much. So now I can move, and I'll show you the stitch marker, the progress keeper. This was a collaboration between my friends Angie and Kelly. Kelly made them, and Angie, what did she what's the word? Commissioned her to make some stitch markers for me. So Kelly did some as well for her own back, and it was sent as a little parcel for me. So this is her rendition of my Grogu. Cute. A little cat. So we'll put you right over here. There you go. So yeah, not much more to report on that. So we're ticking away on that little one. And then I have also done a little bit on the Daydreamer, is it sweater? It's just called the Daydreamer, I think, by Andrea and Mowry. Is that one there? I'm using Wild Earth Yarns undyed merino and possum held together with a strand of drops mohair silk in a sort of a sage colour. I haven't picked this up for ages actually, as you'll be able to tell. So that's that. It's a very involved, it's just cable, and I'm using this little cable thing. So that's where I was at last time, and that's little progress keeper is in one of the ones that Kelly and Angie got me, or Kelly made, and that's one of my chickens. So it's just a little update on that one. Oh, it is nice. I can't wait to wear this, but yeah, it's just one of those ones that you've got to have. Funny that I've got two garments going at the same time that both require a fair bit of fiddliness. This is just a vanilla sock. I just wanted to try and get myself used to using those ChiaoGoo interchangeable, the mini needles, these ones. I don't like them. They do hurt my hands, but I'm getting there. So was knitting this at work, but I had to bring it home because I needed to put a longer cable on it so I can do magic loop for the toe. So the last time I showed you guys, I was there, and I've done all that. So yeah, and that's just leftover hand dyed by myself sock yarn, yeah, from other projects. So So I'm just going to chuck that back in there. I feel like just kind of whipping through these things. I never have that much to say about them. Oh, I liked it. I think I did show you guys last time, but that's some fluff that I dyed. And this is the first bobbin, so I'm working on the second bobbin now. My spinning. So yeah, there's that. All the stuff's going back in this basket to go back inside, so I'll put those back in there. And then I've also this is sort of an acquisition as well. There's a lady here in New Zealand called Amy, and she has a website called Yarn on Cone, and she imports cones of yarn from clothing and design manufacturers. So this is merino mohair, 70% mohair, 30% nylon, and it's a 12 ply equivalent. It's a lovely colour, and I'm making a Felix jumper. However, I've only got the Felix cardigan pattern, and I've just wangled it to make my own jumper because I really couldn't be bothered buying the pattern. I couldn't imagine it being too much different. So I'll show you where I'm at. Oh, everything's a bit tangled. This one has been coming to work with me, but I've also got my Nana jumper, which is at work still. So sorry, you can't see the update on that. It'll have to be next time. So there you go. I think that would be quite pretty. And that'll just be for wearing over dresses, not jeans. So there's that one. I can put you back in there. So I'll split for the sleeves and working on the body. And my very last knitting work in progress is a new cast on, and that is a test knit for Kelly of Row and Cades. And I'm using Wild Earth yarn sock that I dyed up ages ago, and the new pattern is called, actually let's put it on here, it's called the Cumulus socks. She put it on her Patreon for us to come up with some name suggestions for this pattern, and then we all voted on those suggestions, and Cumulus came out on top. So this is, I'm just up to the heel flap and gusset, and it's a lovely faux sort of cable pattern. So that's where I'm up to. I'm knitting the 72 stitch one. Yeah, I didn't think I'd do any more test knits, but I kind of got put off from that last one I did. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, not much more to say other than I'm enjoying it, and yeah, I like it. But I like all her patterns. I actually have purchased, what was the last one called? Do I have it in here? Let's have a look. I have purchased one of her latest ones that she has. Depth. So there's that one there. So I haven't even started that one. As soon as she released them, I bought them. I bought it. So yeah, so I've got that pattern there. Yeah, so I think that's all, because I have spent quite a lot of time, most of you would have possibly watch the videos, but I've just done up this new room for my craft, so a lot of my spare time's being used doing that. But I do have some more acquisitions. So I bought another cone of yarn from Amy, and it's the same blend. It's 70% mohair and 30% nylon, and it's this lovely sort of sea misty colour. Don't know what I'm going to make with it, I just had to have it. And then I got some happy mail today. I won a stitch marker from Kelly, and his name is Ernest, and he's an elephant. And I don't think Kelly realises that I love elephants, because my mum loved elephants, and it's sort of been an inherited love. So there's Ernest. So he's my latest little stitch marker. So he's gorgeous. I will put him on this Felix. It's not a stitch marker, progress keeper. We'll put it on here. And we know where I was when I last showed you. There you go. So that can go on there. Now, the next one is a spoiler alert. I think the chances of the people watching this channel having this, it's quite low, because she's a New Zealand yarn dyer. However, I know she does ship internationally. So, if you have purchased the Mama Wooling Midwinter Minis Advent, and you don't want to know what it looks like, you may look away now, and I'll try to remember to put a timestamp on the screen of when you can look back. So the timestamp's here, and yeah, then you can. So this was designed so that, you know, particularly those of us in the southern hemisphere, we don't have a wintry Christmas. And so it's like a little pick-me-up in the middle of winter. And I got mine a few days ago. And the idea is to open it over July. But I just made an executive decision to open the whole lot. Because I saw someone else had. I didn't see what they'd opened, but I saw that they'd opened them on Instagram. And I was like, you know what? I'm an adult. I can do what I like. And so here it is. I've put it on string in the order that it has come in. So that's 24 20 gram minis and 100 gram full skein, main skein. So if anyone's got any ideas of what I can use this for, I've got a few floating around in my head, but I'd be really interested to know what your thoughts are. This main, oh no, I won't say what it's called. So that's 85% extra fine merino, 15% nylon, superwash, 400 meters per 100 grams. So there's that. That's one last view of beautifulness. It's so nice. And in there, we also got a tea bag and chocolate, which I ate. And she has these little stitch marker things. So I'll show you what we've got. We've got that one. That one. And I'll just show you these three all together. There's pretty much four kind of the same really, and one different one. So they're very pretty. Hopefully you saw that all right. I can't see what you can see. I think that's it. That's good. Right, that's out of the way. I'm just going to pour me a drink. Hang on. Oh. Hopefully I don't spill this. You like my teapot? It's a little cast iron one. It's very nice. It's nice for bringing out here because it keeps your tea nice and warm. So life. What has been going on in my life? Yesterday, I got up and my plan was to focus on the outside because it was a clear day. I was going to mow the lawns, do the edges, do some gardening, clean up some mess on the deck. I've still got piles of stuff that need to be sorted out. Just there's clutter everywhere, eh? And I had done quite a bit of cleaning inside the house. The only thing I hadn't really done was the floors. And I thought, right, I'll go outside. So I came outside and I thought, I'll put a load of washing on and I'll do the edges, and just I wanted to dig over it. I've got a garden that needs to be finished. And then I thought I'd come in and do podcasts in the afternoon. So I went outside. I think I put the spade in the ground. I had dug maybe 2 spadefuls and I noticed visual disturbance and migraine aura. It's really, really peed off. And so I came inside, I grabbed one of my, I can't remember what the name of the medication is. It's it is a, you know, you put it under your tongue and it melts and it's supposed to help with the migraine. And I sat on the couch and I had no pain at that point. My eye was just, and that sort of dissipated, and then the pain hit, and so I took the these really strong anti-inflammatories that the doctor gave me for the migraines. But that was it. That was it. That was about 10:30. That was me gone all day. Out for it. Absolute waste. So needless to say, I was feeling really sorry for myself last night. You know, I feel like my weekends are really precious. And yeah. Oh, if that's Evan, he's just, I kept thinking I could hear footsteps out there. Anyway, oh, I thought I saw a flickering again. I was like, oh no, I don't want another migraine. So I think what the migraines are, so all my life, ever since I had kids, I got my first migraine when I was pregnant with my daughter. It's always hormone related for me. And after I had the kids, I'd get one every few years or one a year or something like that, but they weren't that common that I really needed to go and seek any assistance for them. Until I think it was last year, you guys would know because you would have been seeing me with these migraines. Last year, year before, I was on a contraceptive pill, combined pill to help with my time of the month, which was all going boo-bye because of my age. And every time I'd stop taking the main pills and, you know, you start on those sugar, the placebo pills, within a day I would have a migraine. So they took me off those because apparently you're not supposed to be on those pills if you get migraines anyway. And that was when we started on the journey of the Mirena, and then someone finally suggesting HRT. And the HRT has been great. I've been up to 75 micrograms. I think they're micrograms. And like the rest of the world, New Zealand's going through a massive HRT medication shortage. I'm using the patches, the estradiol patches, because I can't take the pill orally because I suffer from migraines, so you can't have the pill if you suffer from migraines. And I was on the Estradot brand one, and the supply issue, there's been supply issues for that, but you could sometimes get the generic one. I started the generic one about 3 weeks ago, and since then I've had hot flushes, I've had night sweats, burning feet, my moods have been all over the place, and I've had 3 migraines. So I'm just waiting, my doctor's on leave until this week, so we'll see what she says. I really wanted to try the gel, but apparently there's been supply issues with that. But like I said to the pharmacy and the doctors, I said, I don't care that it's not subsidised. I'll pay for it. I just don't want to feel like this, you know. So it feels like I'm back to square one again. Yeah. There's a good old moan. Oh, so I don't know. So I told you guys that we were engaged, and I think I told you guys that I'd been given Evan's grandmother's rings, but they were being resized and cleaned and that. So this is my engagement ring. I don't know if you can see that. It's lovely. It's very pretty. And no, it's not too small for my finger. I've just got real fat, chunky fingers. And they swell up and down. So, yeah. What else? What else? What else have we been up to? I've got another 2 weeks and then it's school holidays. We've got a short week next week because it's Matariki in New Zealand. Matariki is the Mowry New Year, or the equivalent of. And it's the same cluster of stars as, is it Pleiades? I think it is. Many different cultures around the world have all got their own stories around this cluster of stars. And yeah, Matariki is our one, and it's a time to say goodbye to people that have passed over in the last year, and it's sort of like endings and new beginnings, you know, that kind of thing. So short week, and then we've got a full week, and then we're back to we've got holidays. What else? What else? What else? I keep thinking that I'm going to forget something. Oh well, if I forget something, I'll let you know the next time. I'll write things down next time, maybe. Just grabbed all my stuff and just brought it in this basket. So now my next move, I've got to go back inside. I've spent the morning, when I was cleaning this morning, I was cleaning all the mold off the aluminium joinery because we've had quite a bit of, because it's been colder, we've had quite a lot of condensation around the windows. So I've just had a big clean up, and I'm vacuuming cobwebs from the ceiling, and yeah. Cleaned Evan's desk. I used to do that all the time. I haven't done it for ages, so I've given that area a good clean up, and it just feels nice. Yeah, when you're sick and you're lying there and all you can think of is all the stuff that hasn't been done. So yeah. Right, that's enough waffle. That's a quick update. May not even have been that quick. It might just feel quick for me. I hope you all stay well. Behave yourselves. and I will catch you later. Ka kite.